Oh, we're live.
Are we actually live?
Yeah, we're live. Well,
I'm
my
not
chat
alive.
is spanning out. I mean, spazzing out. Spanning. Yes, it's spanning.
I want this thing. Bye.
Yep, we're live. Uh, so we're the No Weebs No Life.
Are we actually?
Awesome. Yes, we are. I mean, what are we?
Wait,
Are
we
we not?
actually are? Whoa, that's kind of
Whoa.
cool.
Yeah.
I've heard about these no weeps, no life guys. They're like amazing. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. And
yeah, totally.
today we're talking about anime games or anime related games.
Anime style games, any
Yeah.
game
Yeah.
that looks like anime or is actually from an anime or made an anime. We get into everything.
Yep. Yep. So.
Yeah. So let's start. I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What genre or type of game should we start? Because anime games have made their way through like every platform of every type, every genre, anything. If it's a like if you've seen a video game, there's gonna be some type of anime like version of a game.
True.
So um
Besides
yeah,
K-On, which is sad, but they have Banji Dream,
that,
which
that,
I guess is fine. What?
that's you sounded so depressed.
What? I am depressed. I looked it up many times and I can't find anything about it.
Wow.
Just some off-brand Japanese games. Wait, never mind. Korean games. Oh, anyways, which one is the most popular?
Of what?
In the thumbnail. In the
In
thumbnail.
the thumbnail, obviously Genshin Impact. I mean, that
Yes.
game, when it came about, people were freaking out. I played a bunch of it. I got oh shoot, what was her name? Uh, Xiao something, right? The whoever was like the blue like electro girl legendary. And when I got her, I wanted her so bad. It was my first legendary, and then I stopped playing. I'm like, hey, I did it. No reason to play anymore. And then I deleted it literally yesterday because it's been just sitting on my computer for like months and months and months because that was like the first week of me playing, and then I didn't play afterwards. So that's about all I got to say about it.
Yeah, I feel you. I played it for like 2 days and then I was like, huh. I I'm gonna go watch some anime. Never came back.
Uh, well, I recently started playing it. Me personally, right now, I'm enjoying it. Uh, and I think it's cool. I really like the art style and the way, like, the way that you glide inside of it, like the game. I think that's cool.
Mm.
I think it's way
I
too
remember when I
slow.
was nah. Like I liked it. It was super cool for that whole week I played. It was one of the best games I've ever played like that. It was like so cool. I played oh shoot oh my god, I'm brain farting so bad. Oh, anyway, like I've played open world games before, and I'm like, yeah, it's very similar to a lot of them. You go walk around, you find hidden stuff, but it got repetitive real quickly for me because I grinded out like everything, and then yeah, so I guess that's mostly my fault, but
Yeah. Yeah.
um, but yeah, the when I heard about them like making the game though, right?
Uh
That
huh.
was MiHoYo who made it, and they made a game a few years ago called Honkai Impact Third, and I used to play that game when it was new, and I was like, bruh, if this is just like a reskin of it, that's gonna suck. Luckily, it wasn't, but it wasn't as boring as a Honkai was though, so that was good. But yeah, content was a main issue for me.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm trying to eat graham crackers, but it's kind of hard not being loud. Um.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't really say
Cool.
anything. I've only played it for like 24 hours, so can't say anything.
Yeah, I think I ended with like 40 hours, I think, in the game. And for me, that's a lot, especially in the first few weeks of me seeing a game, you know. I don't really play games for that long unless I really like it. But then, like I said, I got the one character I really wanted, maxed her out, and then deleted the game to stop playing. I was like, nope, I'm done. So that's sad.
Yeah. Very. Just kidding. Do whatever.
Wow.
I haven't played. What is it called? Is it called Princess Connect Redive?
Oh yeah, the so it was this game that like spawned an anime basically. It was the anime that I kept calling Chill Konosuba because it was like take Konosuba but make it chill and like even less stuff happens and you got this anime. I didn't even know it was made off of a game, but yeah. Um,
Have
I
you played
played
the
it for the
game?
first few days, got bored of it because there's literally only one mobile game I play, and that's oh, you have it on the thumbnail too. It's a Grand Summoners.
Yeah, yeah. I've been playing
Yeah,
that at
that's
school.
all I've played. But
It's decent. It's just kind of annoying when you're facing up weak creatures and you have to take your time to kill them.
in what Redive?
Grand
Oh,
Summoners.
oh, Grand Summoners. I like it because it's just grind the game, and like it's like I love the pixel art, right? That's why I
Mhm.
got into it, and then I'm like, you know what? This is actually kind of fun. And then, of course, I have to grind out everything because that's just how I be. Now it's funny because whenever there's an update, I'm like, yes, an update! Grind out the whole update, and then I'm sitting there like, there's nothing to do now. I wonder why there's nothing to do. But yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. It
Mhm.
it definitely is a grinding game.
Yeah. But I think that's like the biggest problem with a lot of anime games, you know? You
Yeah.
got, there's going to be like very little content or very repetitive content, or the game's just trash, you know? It's very rare to find like a good anime game that's like either based off of an anime or like is supposed to be like making an original story in its game, you know? It's just weird, you know? Like Redive was cool because it's making its own stuff. It was entertaining, I guess, for a mobile game, but that's a problem because it was a mobile game. It couldn't do too much, you know? So it was all like the same stuff over and over again. But, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
Brooke, do you play any games that are anime related or stuff like that?
Well, I was looking at the thumbnail
Yeah.
and seeing any games that I played, and the only one was Genshin Impact. So I was like, how about I download one of these games and
Oh
play it
God.
throughout the stream? So right now I'm currently trying to learn Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh my God, that's like the worst one to do. Oh my
I
God.
know.
That's the only one you actually have to learn to do anything. All the other ones, you press button, you see anime, you're like, ooh, Yu-Gi-Oh! You think I don't like that.
So I know that some people play these games just to get more story behind the anime or something, and I get it, that's fun and all, but like I want to get to the point and play a game. I download a game to play a game. I don't download a game to read.
Monkey brain. Like I guess you never read visual novels or anything like that.
Wait, what? No, I read
I
that.
remember when we tried to do Doki Doki, like we had a bunch of
Oh,
people just chilling doing it,
mm.
and then we never did it again. Just nobody did it. Do it again. That was hilarious.
That was
But
sad.
it was a lot of fun too. It
Oh,
was just so dumb.
I
We
can.
didn't even get to the good
Yeah.
parts or anything. It was like the first what should have been 20 minutes of the game. It took us 2.5 hours.
It took us like 2 days just to get through it. I'm like, bruh.
I have apparently on Steam 3.3 hours in the game, and we got like 20 minutes of gameplay worth of that 30 hours.
Yeah,
We were just going off on tangents the whole time.
yeah,
Oh
I
god.
remember
figuring out who
Doki
was gonna
Doki,
do who. That was funny.
and I could not read at all.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Gosh.
Oh.
Man,
There's a game
What?
I forgot to put up there, as our lane. Not gonna lie, it's kind of
so
like
you
Grand
basically
Summoners.
just put mobile games. You only put the mobile games on.
I mean,
All
Genshin
the
isn't
games
a
that-
mobile game. It is, but
Technically, yes.
it's crossplay
it
with like
is.
everything.
Yeah, I know that, but like its main selling point was that it's a
Yeah.
mobile game that's able to be played on these other platforms. Not it's a computer game that can be on mobile. It's like,
That would
no,
be
it was the other way
awesome,
around,
though.
so.
See, I would play it if it was the other way around,
Well,
like a computer game on
If
your
you
phone.
tried to play, if you've ever played Genshin on a phone or iPad or something, it like melts your device. It doesn't matter what you're using, your thing is gonna melt. Oh my god.
Mine
Like,
hasn't melted.
Oh, good for you. Like for some reason, like my phone, when I tried to do it on my phone, it was like super hot. I'm like, I wonder if anybody else is having this issue. Cause I got like a really good phone. But then I'm looking this stuff up and everyone's like, yeah, I can't play for more than like 20 minutes without my phone like dying. So hot. So funny.
What type of phone do you have?
So we do like a lease. So we get like the new phone, but we have to return it. So I have to be like really careful. And then I get like an upgrade, you know? And like if I return it with like no damage or anything, we get like a full upgrade without having to pay anything. So we only have to like pay a little bit to get the lease, and then we're set as long as I don't break the phone or anything. So it's a Galaxy S10, I believe. No, yeah, a Samsung Galaxy S10. That's exactly what it is. All right, and like it's incredible. This thing is like insane, and it's not Apple. Haha. I refuse to own a single Apple product that's not for like school or something. Like my school requires us to have an iPad, like an Apple iPad. That's literally the only Apple product I will ever touch. I hate Apple. And all my computers at school is all like Mac. They don't
Oh,
work.
what? Oh
Like,
my god.
Macs,
Yeah, no.
they're like the worst things ever.
Yes,
Like the UI
so
is
true.
trash. Like they don't work half the time, and they'll just like, ooh, but it's harder to hack these things.
What the heck?
Oh my gosh! Like, oh my gosh, that's the only good thing about it. Wow, you're really cool, Mac. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'd rather have like a usable computer with like usable software that's not trash, and have the risk of getting hacked. And if I get hacked, I can just factory reset, or like if something terrible happens and something bad like a virus, yeah, factory reset. You know, you
I mean,
should be fine
Chromebooks
after
aren't that bad for work.
That's
Related
not
stuff.
Apple though.
Yeah, I know.
Chromebooks.
Yeah.
MacBooks are. Well,
Yeah.
I don't like Chromebooks either. Chromebooks are just bad just because they're Chromebooks. But yeah, I mean, like I get like hacking, oh, your personal info, but like
Well, it's your school account. Who's gonna take
if
stuff from
you're
your school account?
well for yeah for schools, I don't get it for schools. I don't get that, but like personal computers is like maybe, but also you can just not like stay logged into stuff. You can just not do that stuff. I mean, if you're really that worried about it, you can get like a VPN to
Yeah.
really hide, it's like, and that's better than buying a computer twice the amount as a normal computer, with the only plus side being, oh, we got good like hacking protection, virus protection. It's like,
Mhm.
you're not an idiot, and also if you're that like worried about it, get a VPN. But whatever. I digress. That was a bad tangent. I'm sorry. Don't talk about Apple with me.
Oh
Oh
wait,
my
can
god.
I add something on to that?
Yeah.
What? That Apple sucks? Yes, please.
Uh oh, well, yeah, basically. Because the iPads that we have for school, so we get to take them home and stuff, and it's our job to charge them at night and bring them into school the next day and stuff.
They don't charge.
But I charge mine from 9 o'clock, from 9 o'clock till 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I take it's 100%. I take it off the charger, put it into my backpack and stuff. It's off and stuff, so it can't lose battery. I get to school, and throughout the day, I'm using it for different classes, but I'm not using it all the time. Uh, by the end of the day, I'm at like 25%.
Dude, how?
Uh,
I'm usually at
My phone can
70%.
my phone can be on like all day doing something, like running something. And it might be at like maybe 50% if it's like brightness max, and it's like, what the heck? And I have the same issue with my iPad for school. Like within 20 minutes, if it's not plugged in right now, it's gonna die soon. I'm like, what the heck? And my parents have Apple phones, and they're like having issues like this. I'm like, oh my gosh, just stop using it. Okay, it's dumb.
Mhm.
I like how like my bunch of like Android phones, like Samsung phones and stuff.
Mhm.
They're more for usability than like actually anything else. Because yeah, they might be expensive, but they're not as expensive as Apple phones. And on top of that, they're not gonna like, oh, it's been 3 years of you having this phone. Buy a new one or else your phone's crap. Because I've
Oh
had
my
my
god,
phone
yeah.
for what, four
Yeah.
years now, and it works just as good as the day I bought it. And I'm like, hey, if I had an Apple phone, that wouldn't have happened. So just saying.
Yeah, that's a really trashy thing cuz the iPhone 6 is going out. And the iPhone 6, I've had mine for like 3 years now. And
Yeah, the iPhone 6 was legendary.
I
Everyone had
know. And
that.
now I have what is it, the XE or something? I forgot what it's called, but like a newer iPhone, and I'm over here like this button doesn't go in all the way. What is this? Everything's just weird and more advanced, and the camera's way better. That's like the plus side of it, but like
Oh my god, that's the other thing I hate about like phones. Or like biggest selling point of phones nowadays is like the camera's really good. I'm like, okay, but it's my phone. Yeah, that's cool. But if I'm like gonna be a photographer,
get
there's
a real
cameras that are
camera.
way better than a phone camera could ever be,
yeah.
and like they're not even half the cost of my phone. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's cool, but okay. So, but whatever.
Yeah, I know that currently for Christmas I got uh the iPhone 11. Uh,
Damn.
it's not the max one, but like it's an
Still,
iPhone 11, which I'm happy about.
Yeah.
And the reason
it's
why Emma
iPhone.
got like one of the older ones and I got an iPhone 11 is because the phone that Emma originally had, her first phone, the iPhone 6, she it has the button on it, so our mother wanted to get her one that was similar to her old phone and stuff. Uh, but before this, I had what, I don't know what brand it is. It's probably like maybe
I think it's
Android
Samsung.
or
It's
maybe
Well,
Samsung.
Android is the process, like the
Yeah,
operating.
it's Samsung, Brooke. I think
Oh,
so.
Samsung.
It's
Okay.
most likely Samsung, yeah. But
But
I
it's
just say Android because if it's not Apple, it's probably Android, and there's a reason why they're more popular than Apple because they were.
well,
But whatever.
I'm not completely sure, but it's a pretty good phone. But we got it like at Target for like maybe $100, $200, which isn't too bad for a phone. Uh,
Yeah, I remember my
and
first phone was like $20, and it was like this really like janky looking
Yeah.
like brick almost, but it was still like an iPhone. But that thing lasted like until I got that was my first phone. The phone I have now is my second phone. That thing lasted forever, and the only reason why we had to like get a new phone was because that one was run over by my dad's car, so that was cool. Dude, it's just like we still have it in the junk drawer. It's just cracked all over. It's like, oh, but I bet if you plug that baby in, it'll still work. Like no joke. Yeah, but
yeah. So going back to what I was saying, the reason why I got an iPhone 11 was because it's similar to my old phone because it has the thing where you swipe up and it has like the buttons on the like it's more of a similar design to my first phone. Uh, but I like the iPhone 11 because it gives me more data and more storage to like get games on because that's mostly what I do. But
Word.
also because I'm connected to a plan finally for my phone bill to be paid because on my old phone you had to do it where I had to give my phone over to my mother. She had to go through my stuff and then type in the stuff, get everything connected, and yeah, that was not fun, especially because afterwards she thought it would be just a great idea to go through my phone, and whenever I would tell her to give it back, she would think that I was hiding something.
Mom, don't open that homework folder on my phone. No, no.
Yeah.
Oh
Uh,
my
yeah. I know. I I still have that because it didn't break or anything. Uh, and it's not charged right now. But it has like one or two games on it that I'll sometimes play, and I think is cool. It has YouTube as well if I want to watch it on there. But that phone battery lasts way more than this Apple phone.
god.
So,
Yeah.
what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something that like I kept thinking of this for like 2 whole minutes. What was I about to say? Mm.
That we stopped talking about anime
Un-
games.
yeah, no, but like, see, I used
I'm
to
just messing
text a lot on like the well, not messenger app, but like the message app, and now
around.
I, all my free time is just on Discord. I
Yeah,
DM,
like
text everyone on
the only
Discord.
person. Here, I'm gonna even pull it up. The last time I texted someone was when my mom was asked me if it was okay for like scheduling if we can move piano practice to Tuesday from from Thursday, because my piano teacher was having something happen with her dad. So it's
Mm.
like, oh yeah, sure. But other than that, that's like the only thing I've texted like this whole month. And but then you look at Discord and it's
It's
just
just
like
like, yeah.
yeah, I just do everything on Discord. It's awesome because I've been like recruiting people like my best friends and stuff onto Discord instead of whatever the heck they were using. Like my best friend, she was using Snapchat, right? And the only reason why I had it was because that's all she used. And I was like, all right, we're gonna set you up on Discord. We did, and now I haven't touched Snapchat since. It's amazing. It's been like a month. I'm so happy. So, yeah.
Yeah. Can we get back a little bit on the root of games and can we
Oh,
talk
yes.
about? So I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in the last podcast that we did, but For my ELA class,
Doing
we
Minecraft.
got Minecraft education, and we're building a world based off of a book that we read. And each there were different groups for books, but my group we're reading. It's called. I have it. Okay, yeah. It's called Prisoner B 3087. 3087. Yeah.
That sounds
But
really interesting.
yeah, but we have to basically make a world from it and
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
And we basically have to do scenes from it. And then our group leader is going to
Hold up, I'm gonna get the bot in
be
here.
screen recording their thing and going through the presentation for a teacher to watch. And
Oh, I have it muted.
um, basically, today we have to turn it in on Tuesday. Tuesday or Monday, our teacher said most likely it would be better for him if we turned it in on Monday. So I have to join
now.
right
I forever
now
have it.
a Minecraft server with one of the people from my group to hopefully finish this world. So I'm gonna be doing that while I'm also doing the podcast if this person will respond.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something like it connected to. Okay, never mind.
Well, it's kind of. It's a game.
Ow.
Okay. And like people have like Minecraft been like super popular still among my friends and stuff, and they're all like, "Yo, why don't you have it?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm kind of broke. If you buy it for me, though, hell yeah, I'll play it. But no, I ain't gonna buy it." And yeah, so I haven't played it. I don't really care for it at all. But I mean, like honestly, I'll play almost any video game if I'm playing with like the bros, the homies, you know. Like hell yeah. But whatever. Although Emma can help me out with this one because recently, been like what a day or two since I found this. There's this game on Steam that apparently opened early access last year, but now it's like really starting to kick up. Called Eternal Return. Holy crap! It's anime-esque, you know, like the characters look like anime and stuff.
Yeah.
Holy crap! This game, I have 6 hours on it already, and it's insane. It's one of my favorite games now. But yeah, just look it up if you don't know what it is, because it's basically think of like a MOBA, right? Like League of Legends or something. Like how you gotta build your weapons up, your the characters. It's top down, so you can like see around you and whatnot. Walk around like that. It's like mobs you kill and then players you kill. But yeah. But the best part about it, it's like all the stuff I hated about League of Legends and all the stuff I hated about like any MOBA, it doesn't have, you know, like
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like yeah, I did it. If I start playing ranked, you know, and really went up there, there's gonna be metas that kind of spawn up. And it's like, okay, yeah, I see this meta or this meta, but it's not like okay, if you play and you don't have this character, like you don't play this character, you're gonna lose, kind of thing, you know. Like especially with teams, the most like the only thing that really makes a character better in a team fight is if you have AOE attacks. Other than that, practically all the characters are like the same, and it's amazing, and I love it. And it's all like it's really strategic. Depending on what you build, will really affect how you play. The characters are very unique in like what they do, all their abilities.
Yeah.
Even if they have the same weapon, like the
It's
different characters.
so different. Yeah. Like their
Yeah,
attacks.
exactly. There's two characters that I know of that I want to play. Aya is my main right now. She's insane, but I use her sniper. But she has like pistol, right? But pistol, there's like a bunch of other characters that use pistol, but none of them are like the same play style. And I'm like, yes, that's amazing. That's amazing. So I'm having a hell of a time there. I'm gonna be really grinding out that game this weekend and hopping onto ranked and see what I can do. Because I'm not bad at it. Like seriously, I am not bad. So yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
At
Uh,
solos at least.
I'm having a brain fart again. Jesus Lord, I think school took it all out of me.
Oh man, I had so many tests this week, and we had like only 3 days of actual school because of the snowstorms and stuff.
Yeah.
And because of that, the teacher's like, "Oh shoot, we really gotta pump up the homework, and actually, we're moving this test. And here you go, you got this test, you got this test. Here's
Yeah.
papers.
Yeah.
All I have left to do now is I got a paper, a packet of math, and then a reading for history now. And that's after knocking out most of my homework. So it's like, damn. And that's all due Monday though, so I got plenty of time.
Yeah. Do you have virtual Mondays like how my school does it, or do you have normal school on Mondays?
Well, so the way my school does it, if you want, you can go all virtual, which is what I'm doing because
Yeah.
of health concerns
Yeah.
and stuff. My crappy ass immune system and everything else I got going wrong with me. So yeah, I'm staying home, and probably for the rest of this school year. Next year, who knows? Depends. Hopefully, I can get vaccinated over the summer, or at least this year. That would be nice. But yeah, because once that happens, I'll probably after I get like the second dose or whatever, and after a while of waiting, I might go back. Who knows? Who really knows at this point? I don't know. People can't get their shit together, so I don't have any hope. But we'll
I
see.
went to
What? You broke
She
up.
unmuted and then muted again.
Oh.
I don't think she meant to make sounds. Yeah. Um. So yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, I completely forgot about this. I was gonna talk about my Dachi and Shimamura English dub thing. So,
Oh,
uh,
what? Oh, yeah, because you have talk about English dubs in anime. We gonna talk about like bad dubs or what were we doing? I didn't.
bad dubs, good dubs, in
Uh,
between, Well,
yeah.
uh, finally, I didn't even think Adachi and Shimamura was gonna get an English dub, but here they are coming out with an English dub.
Cool.
I
Cool.
can't even watch the first episode in English because it's premium. So yeah, but I can't wait until it comes out free so I can just like cringe or I can love it. It's either you
Well,
cringe or love it.
I've had a I've kind of turned a new leaf. Like, yeah, I've been I- I've been part of the sub superiority like team for the longest time. But ever since we watched like the few anime with the group, in dub, because some people don't feel like reading, they just want to listen, which is just fine.
Yeah, it's
I've
kind of
kind
funny.
of I've turned a new leaf. I'm like, yeah, it is better to watch it in the language it
Yeah,
was meant to be made. It's like, okay, that's how they wanted it to sound. This is how they thought this character would sound, not like
but you
in
gotta
English. It's like
gotta make work with what
make
you
it
have.
close enough. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
But I I'm like, okay, I mean it's not terrible and I'll watch it. If I have the option though, I would go sub over dub any day, like if the show has sub and dub and I'm watching by myself and it's
yeah,
just for
sub.
me,
Yeah,
it's a sub all day. But if there's only dub, I'm not gonna complain. I'll be like, oh,
yeah,
I'll watch it.
yeah. You ask everyone who's watching like what you guys want to do.
Oh yeah. Then when we watch with people, it's like sub or dub, guys. I don't care. And usually it's dub. I'm like, all right, here we go. But yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. I was watching A Centaur's Life, and I'm only like 4 episodes in, but they only have English dub, but good thing everything is, free, but with ads. But
Yeah.
I can deal with that. And I was watching, and I'm like, holy cow, like. It took me a minute to get used to it, but then like later on in the episodes, I was like, "This is okay," but I don't I need to wear headphones when watching this.
Why?
They talk way too much about breast, okay? For
That's like every anime at
I
this
know,
point,
but like
bro. I mean,
they have little kids talking about it. They got everyone talking about it. I'm over here
you
like,
gotta teach the kids young, culture them up.
dude, and I'm over here
I'm sorry,
like,
I'm gonna sound really
uh,
bad.
yeah. It's just like every episode, well, not every episode, but like half of an episode, because there's like two
Well, I mean,
sides.
the only difference at this point is just the fact that it's in English, so people around you can know what's going on
Yeah,
instead of just
yeah,
Japanese. It's kind of like, huh, interesting. But yeah,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
The only anime I've been watching recently is continuing the like Nyarko-san show. I mean, it's fun. It's I've already talked about it on the podcast, but that's literally the only thing I've watched. Just haven't been watching a whole lot of anime recently, just because of how freaking busy I've been. Like, if I'm not at school or doing schoolwork, I'm working on projects like crazy. Like, I'm working on my Eagle project, getting that done. Working on learning chibi art. I'm pretty much set with that though. There's a few things I want to test out, like different ways to make outfits, because it is different. So far, I've only made short sleeve or long sleeve shirts. I've made one like skirt in this version of art. So I want to start exploring with like more extravagant clothes and stuff because I haven't done that yet. Like get some kimonos in, like some really crazy outfits that like yeah. So I'm gonna see, and then maybe start like converting anime characters into it. Anime characters that aren't inherently chibi. Maybe like shrink them down and make them chibi. But I don't know. We'll see.
Oh, hey,
Or thinking.
Maddie. Yeah, you're our biggest fan. We know. You have basically commented on every single live stream. Thank you for doing that.
Nice, nice. We got a cameo from our biggest fan. That's insane.
Yes, it is
Yeah.
very insane.
Yo, we can always use a guest. Just saying.
Yeah, yeah,
Mix it up a little. Maybe next episode. How about that?
yeah. Just watch a little bit
Cute.
more animes. You'll be good.
Well, at this point, it doesn't really matter.
I mean, yeah. 2 animes is enough, I guess.
Oh, it does. I mean, like we reference anime. We talk about anime all the time. But I mean, oh well. It's like okay.
Hmm.
Oh, I also want to talk about like. Never mind. Like we already passed up the anime games because there was something else I wanted to talk about. Like anime fighting games mostly are trash. Because I have One's Justice. It's like the My Hero one that
yeah,
came out
yeah.
a while ago.
Hmm.
I got it on sale. It was like $9 or something on Steam, and I was like, hell. Me and Zach both got it,
Yeah.
and we played. I have 4.5 hours of it. I'm kind of done with it. But Zach's like, I want to play it like every day now. Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. And he's just
Bruh.
mad that we don't play much anymore. And we both spent like
There's a
$10 on it.
story mode. He can just play that.
Yeah, I know. But like, he's just mad that he wasted $10 on it. And I'm like, I knew what I was getting into. I'm like, I'm gonna spend $10 on this. I'm probably gonna play for a few days and I'll be done. And that's exactly what I did.
Colin, I'm very confused on what you're talking about.
Oh, we're talking about fighting games and like anime fighting games and how usually they're
Oh,
pretty crap.
okay, yeah, okay.
Like I mean, like for the short bit that I played, it was fun. Like I had a great time. Worth the $10, yeah, sure. But yeah, because when I buy a game, right, how I think of it, it's like, so if I were to go to like some place, right, if I'm gonna go somewhere, be it like I don't know, like an amusement park or gonna go watch a movie or something, how much money am I gonna spend on that thing, right? And I look at a game, it's like before I play it, how much fun or how long do you think I'm going to play this game? Is it worth the amount of money I'm gonna spend on it? You know, that's how I judge like a game. And yeah, I mean like 5 hours of entertainment for $10, sure, I'll do that. But you know,
Yeah.
then you got games like Apex where I have like almost 200 hours. Well, not even almost. Well, yeah, I probably have over 200 or 300 hours in it. But on Steam, I only have 116 or 117. But on Origin, I had like at least double that much. So
Yeah.
yeah, and that's a free game. So I mean, like hell yeah,
Yeah, I almost
that's a
have
good
100
value.
hours on it.
Did you play before it came on Steam or no?
Yeah, yeah, I played on Origin for like a week, and then I dropped it until it came on Steam.
Yeah, because I started it on Steam when I was like level what? mm, Did I hit level 100? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like level 100 something. And I'm level over 200 now. So easily.
Man, that's like a level an hour.
Well, like, yeah. I've the brain farting. Like I play it, right?
Mhm.
And I really like it. I want to play ranked, but I cannot play ranked. Like when I do a
Yeah.
normal game, right? I do pretty darn good on a normal game. Then ranked comes along and I just get slapped around. Like their matchmaking is god awful. So because they
It
have like
it could just be your brain, you know. It's like it's ranked
no
and it's different, so you're like, okay,
uh, no because I'm only silver. I would be a gold. Okay, I would probably easily get to gold, maybe platinum. You know, I bet if I really grinded, I could make it to platinum. If the skill-based matchmaking was actually skill-based matchmaking. I'm dropping into lobbies with like predators and masters and stuff, and I'm like, right now I'm a silver. Even if I'm a platinum, I should not be playing against these types of people. They're called masters and predators for a reason. They should be playing against each other. But whatever,
yeah,
whatever.
it's just Apex
So,
Predator just joins. It's like, bruh.
well, it sucks because you jump down, you jump out, right? You're like, yes, here we go. We're gonna go there, and then you look behind you, and there's like three different red trails of smoke coming down, and those mean apex predators, and you're like, this is gonna be a great game. You drop down, you just instant die, and you're like, I had a great time. So I've dropped ranked completely. Like this season was my last season of playing ranked, probably ever. I don't want to play anymore, but whatever. Because now I found my eternal return, and I'm like, oh, I found my new game to grind. Oh yeah, and that would be fun to play ranked. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. So
Yeah.
yeah, my plan for that game though is to just only play Aya and become like so incredibly good with only that one character, so I can just slap around lobbies and stuff. Um, Because like unlike League, right? With League of Legends, you can main like one person, but usually there's gonna be games where people just like take the person you want, and you're like, no. But in this game, in Eternal Return, you can just like play solos. So you always get the character you want to play. You know, it's amazing. So
I thought it was disappointing. Everyone had like all the characters had like other people playing them whenever I joined their lobbies, to play, and then I'm over here the only character playing as me or the character I picked. I'm like, wow. I guess
well,
I'm
that's good.
opposite. I mean,
No, that's good.
is
I
that
like it. I'm
good?
like, well, I love it because like say I drop in, right? And
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, here we go. I choose this character. Nobody else is playing this character. So then you're like, they're gonna see how good this character is. Watch this, and you just wipe the whole lobby. It's like, yes, yes, because I've gotten a game when I was surprisingly the only Aya. Like I'm
Oh,
surprised
that's
because you only
surprising.
get Aya if you complete the entire
Yeah.
tutorial.
Not
If you
entire,
complete it
only
all,
3.
or half, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta do 3 of 4 missions on the tutorial to
5.
unlock her for free. 5, whatever, it's the same, whatever. And so like literally everyone gets her, right? But when I dropped into the lobby with no one else playing Aya, I'm like, here we go. Let's have some fun. And it's just so cheesy what you can do with Aya's abilities. And now I learned, surprisingly I didn't know this, I can use her E ability through walls. Hell yeah, this is gonna be
What
fun.
the flip?
Like I didn't even know this. Like her E is like she dodges kind of thing, right? It's like you skip you like twist and you like go to a different spot whichever direction, right? Well, apparently you can do that through walls. I kept using it like when people got near me, I would do it to evade one attack. But I'm like, this ability's butts. But now I know you don't really use it to get away. You use it to chase. So you can go like through walls and stuff and be like, I'm following you, bitch. Come here. But yeah.
Yeah. I thought it
If
was
you haven't
weird.
noticed, I love this game.
I thought it was weird how you could just like open up, storage units or whatever, just through the wall. I'm like, I can reach that car through the wall. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that I mean like that's the only thing I think is weird about the game. The rest of it, like, for some reason, I don't know if it's because it's like brand new to me. I'm like, oh, this is cool. But like everything about the game I think is just so much fun. And I love I love the MOBA combat. I've always liked MOBA style combat. You know, I've always liked it. But it just got on my nerves when I'm playing MOBAs and like uh I guess it's the whole thing about like being able to solo queue is probably why I like this game so much. Because like in MOBAs, my least favorite part was the team aspect. Because it's like my team is weighing me down, or if I do a really stupid, dumb play, my whole team is gonna lose because of that one thing. I don't like that feeling. I like to be like, I am the only thing that matters. If I mess up, everything's done. But if I'm doing good, everything's good. Instead of I'm doing super good, oh, there goes my team. Okay, nothing I did mattered. You know what I mean? So that's probably why I like it so much. And just the fact that I've already found a main that plays exactly how I like to play, like in any video game, it's amazing.
Yeah, that's
So cool.
good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh my god, I really, dude, we need to set up a time to watch Serial Experiment Lane.
We still haven't done that.
Cause like,
We still haven't done that.
I'm
Oh my
I'm
God.
over here just like, oh, I really want to watch that, and like it crosses my mind every single day. I'm like, oh, I want to watch
There's
that.
so many anime I want to watch.
Yeah,
Man.
and then I'm like, well, I have to finish this one and this one, but I really want to watch
Oh,
this one.
here. How about this? How about this? On my spring break, I don't know if our spring breaks connect, but on mine,
When's yours?
I don't know. It's in a few weeks. Well, more than that.
Is it
'cause,
in
like,
March?
I don't even know. It's been a while. Now that I think of it, it keeps getting further and further away. For some reason, I felt like it was like in 2 weeks. I'm like, no, it's still winter, man. I'm like, in a month.
Yeah, in a
Maybe
month
that's
sounds
pushing.
right.
like a month and a half, probably somewhere around that area is mine. Um,
Same.
we can watch it if you want.
Yeah.
We can stream it for you. Yeah, cool.
It's gonna be weird because once my spring break starts, that's gonna mark the day that we didn't come back to school because of COVID last year. So
Yo, yeah, I remember that. Oh my gosh.
it's gonna be a whole year.
Wow. I remember the last few, it was like the last month and a half at school, COVID hit, and I was taking C++. And eventually I just gave up. I'm like, you know what? I don't like C++. I'm just gonna not do it. And I still ended that class with an A.
Dang.
I just didn't turn in anything, didn't do a test or anything in
Well,
that class
I
for
mean,
a whole month.
what do
And
you expect from a pandemic?
well, I mean, like it was just how much stuff we did before. That's like I could fail everything and my grade wouldn't drop too much, and he was grading everything too. But I was also the only student in the class for the last like 4 months of the year, 3 months of the school year, because we had one guy who was a senior, and the seniors get out like 2 months before or 3 months before everyone else. You know, it's insane. Like they take like the first week or two of the last quarter, and then they just leave. Like they get to leave. That's awesome. And then I was in sophomore year. We had a junior, and he dropped the class after after the first semester. So it was just me and the senior until the senior left, and it was just me for like a whole 2 months. I'm like, wow, okay. And then I just didn't do anything, and I still did good. It was great. I'll never forget that.
Sorry about that. My dad was knocking on the door. So what's up? Wait. Why did I say that? Huh. I'm not sure. Have you ever wanted to watch an anime because someone recommends it, or you just randomly find something with the anime and it looks actually pretty cool, but you can't find it anywhere? You check like everywhere.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chief. It doesn't take much to make me want to watch an anime. I'll literally be scrolling down Crunchyroll or Funimation, right? And I'll see a single character that I'm like, damn, that's waifu material. Click. Okay, now I'm watching this, and that's it. That's literally all it takes for me to be like, I'll give this a try. Sure.
Yeah.
Or like with JoJo, I watched that because of the memes. Like literally, it's the only reason why I watched it. Well, that's the only reason why I started it. I continued because how freaking amazing the show actually is. I'm like, there's a lot of memes, but the show is so good. Hell yeah. So yeah.
Yep.
It's a lot of things. I've watched a few shows because friends say, "Hey, you should watch this." I'm like, "Hey, I'll watch it." I've watched shows because like just talking to people or watching YouTube videos or something, they just like mention it like with a throwaway line or reference it. I'm like, "Hey, sounds interesting. Gonna watch it," or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you look at my to watch list, and holy crap, that thing's long. I don't want to touch it. I'm scared.
I don't really have a to watch list. It's more
Oh,
like
maybe
queue.
it's just yeah, like
Queue.
I don't have like you can't look up Colin's watch list or anything like that. I don't have it written down, but it's like I just know I can like spit out like 5 or 6 anime off the top of my head immediately. Like, okay, I gotta watch these. But then I can just keep going and going with other animes. Like, if you give me some time, I'm like, oh yeah, this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But I probably have more anime I want to watch than anime I have watched. And I have, did I hit 85 yet? Yeah, I'm at 86. Redo of a Healer was my 80th. Oh my gosh, I hate my life. I can't believe I watched
You
3
seen
episodes.
6 animes since that? Since that? You're on 86?
Yeah, because all the crappy animes that we skipped as the group, I went back and watched them, every single one of them. They were all just as bad. They didn't get any better. But hey, I enjoyed the hell out of them. Oh man, I hate my life. But yeah, and then also on top of that, I added some anime that I forgot to add for like the longest time. So yeah. So yeah, I'm at 86 now. But
Man, you're one behind me.
oh, seriously? I'm catching up? Oh shit.
Time to grind this weekend.
I swear, I remember when I was like 20 anime ahead of you, and then summer hit, and you're like, I have no life now. God. You hit like
Depression
80
go
when I was at like,
wee.
what, 50? Or like you hit your like early 80s, yeah, when I was like in my 50s or 60s. Like, oh my gosh. But then I caught up to you when school hit. I'm like, haha, you ran out of time.
I'm gonna
But,
eat you up now.
oh, I do want to say a ReZero update. I haven't watched this week's episode yet. I'm gonna do that this weekend. But last week's episode was awesome. I've been rewatching the series, I guess. While I'm watching it weekly, I'm also binge watching the rest of the series again. And my mom is like, hell, I'll watch with you. And she's like freaking out because right now together we're at the point when in season 2 when Beatrice, something happens with Beatrice. That's all I'm gonna say. Something is revealed.
My wife, I mean not wife, but like, dude, best girl in the anime.
So she's watching ReZero, right?
Who's watching ReZero?
Your mom.
Yeah, she's on season 2 now.
Really?
Yeah.
Is she enjoying it?
Yeah, she's like really. Well, it's not her favorite thing ever, but yeah, because she liked the Promised Neverland
Oh,
way,
yeah.
Our mom
Yeah.
did
more
too.
than it. I'm like, whatever. Yeah, sure, you can have her taste, even though it's wrong. Whatever. But yeah, so there's this part in season 2 when Beatrice, like in season 1, it's hinted that she's like she knows something, that's important to the story, right? It's like, all right, she knows, but does she really? But then in season 2, it's like, oh, she knows. Oh, shoot. Oh, something's gonna happen. And like the rest of the episode is like a roller coaster of like, oh my gosh, slow down. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's so good. But yeah, so she watched that and she comes up to me, goes like, I can't believe this stuff is happening. This show just got like infinitely better. And I'm like, it was that good and now it's just better. Okay, whatever. But yeah. So good. I'm glad that my I can like send my good taste out to other people. So show them what's good.
Man, no man. Oh
Yeah.
man, this silence reminds me of episode, was it 12, the 8-hour long anime.
Oh my
opening.
gosh. Yeah, we just sat there like, don't know that. Nope, don't know that.
Yeah, we sat there
Don't
for
know
so
that.
long.
Oh man, that was painful. But I can't wait until we can do like in-person ones. That's
oh my
gonna
god,
be
that's
so
what, yeah,
cool. It's
yeah.
gonna be so great. Oh my
Can't
gosh, because no like
wait.
Discord lag. We actually get to like beat each other up when they steal our answers. Oh my god.
Yeah, but it kind of sucks because I can't really see you guys right now. I mean, I could always wear a
And just
mask,
doing,
but
like,
still.
just doing like a video call on Discord doesn't cut it, man.
Yeah, no, because you still have delay.
Yeah. Well, I know when everything calms down and when we finally get people to do what they need to do and the pandemic like goes away,
Well, it's not
Me
gonna
and Taylor,
go. I mean, yeah, it's
you
gonna.
know what I mean. You know
Yeah.
what I mean. Like, not go away, but
Yeah.
I mean like get to the point where I can go back to normal life. Um, Me and Taylor and Cameron, all three of us, and whoever else I guess we find, are gonna go do a karaoke night. It's gonna be so funny. Oh my gosh! Because you know how Taylor and Aunt Jackie do like karaoke and stuff at their house all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go and do it again. I haven't done it in years, man. Last time I did it was like what, beginning of 8th grade? Oh my gosh. And my voice has only gotten worse since then, so this is gonna be great.
Oh my God. Yeah. What what was your nickname with Adam when you guys sung karaoke?
When me and Adam did karaoke, I was PB and J, and he was barbecue chicken, and we'd be rapping on the mic, and our rap was not a rap. It was just us saying our name, our stage names, over and over again, not caring about what the song is that we're trying to sing at all. We just say PB and J, barbecue chicken, PB and J. Oh man, I missed that. That was so good.
Man, I remember going to Nana's and watching you guys just do that. Sad.
Oh man. Yeah.
But I mean, those were good days too.
Those were good days, easy days, before I learned what anime was, man. Oof.
When the only thing we knew was good old cartoons.
Man, I was so pure back then too. Oh
Yeah,
my
I
gosh.
know. I know what you mean. Holy cow, I was so pure like in the beginning of like 6th grade, and then halfway through I'm like I started realizing what life was actually like, and I was like, holy crap.
Oh no, I was saying how anime has tainted me, and I found the dark side of anime, and I enjoy it so much I haven't gone back.
I mean, how could you ever come back from that?
Yeah, the tiny, tiny speck of degeneracy that was implanted in me long, long ago bloomed
It's
into
in
this monster I
yeah,
am today,
it's
and
in our
nothing can kill it.
DNA. It's just in our DNA.
Oh man. Yeah. Anyway, it's been an hour. I think we're good now.
Yeah. Do you want to call it?
I don't know. Anything else you want to talk about? Because I think we got
I
pretty
mean,
darn good.
my TV in the basement broke, but that's really it.
Cool. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I've talked about everything I've done. I'm gonna go grind
Yep.
Eternal Return for like the next 28, 48, 60 hours. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm gonna help my dad out. So, Brooke, do you want to say anything?
She's dead.
Well, thanks for those that are gonna either.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
No, close it, close it down,
Talking
close it
to
down.
someone right now. What do you want me to say?
Goodbye.
Yeah. Just say goodbye.
Goodbye.